Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Tim. Welcome back to another episode of the Boone County Beekeeper. Now, today it is Friday. It is the 13th day of March, and it's about 3 o'clock in the day, and it is 80 degrees out here, guys. Beautiful, beautiful day. And it's been a pretty week. We've had a week about, it's been about 70 some degrees about all week. And looks like tomorrow is going to be another warm day, but we're going to get some really high winds, which has already started, naturally. And we got a lot of rain coming in, some big thunderstorms. And that's why I'm up here today. Now, this is the day we've been waiting on. If you know, I've not been in these girls at all since back in October. And with the exclusion of just getting in there and popping the top and putting sugar and fondant on there, and we don't really know what we got until we get in there and see. Now, as of right now, we've still got 4 colonies. So we've come through at 50%. 4 out of 8 has survived, and they look good just by looking down from the top on them, but we're getting ready to find out how they look. Got a lot I want to do today, and I hope I got time to do it. Shouldn't take over a couple hours, but we'll probably make a 2-part video out of this, because after today, if I can get them set up like I want to, we'll probably not get in them for a couple weeks, just let them do their thing. Now, everybody's flying good. I'm over looking at them. They're all flying real well, so I think they're all still alive. What do we want to do today? Well, here's my goals today. Take it one at a time. We'll do the first 2 here, the wooden hives. Probably do that on this video. We'll get in there, and I got several things I want to do to them. I want to first check their brood. I've got a truck full of stuff here. I've got comb, I've got medium comb, I've got deep comb, I've got honey. I've got all kinds of stuff. So I would love to get those feeder shims off today if I could. I'd like to get them off, and we'll get down in the bottom boxes. And I want to see, do we have anything going on down in the bottom? And I'm hoping, especially on Old Glory, I'm hoping that we don't, and here's why. If you remember that comb that I put in there, buddy, it's junk. I ain't gonna kill you. It's bad stuff. It's shallow frames. It's all mango. It's crazy. And if you remember, we had to do a lot of rubber banding and things like that. So I'm hoping that all my brood, if there is any brood, is in the top. That's what I hope. And if that would be the case, then I'm going to change out a lot of that comb here today and that deep. And we may have to reverse some boxes. We don't know. We won't know till we get in there and see. If there's brood down in there, we won't fool with it. But if there's nothing down in there, we'll reverse them. It's time, guys. Maples are blooming. Dandelions are coming up. I see dandelions everywhere on my way up. All these little flowers in the yard's blooming. The willow trees are starting to get a little green hue to them. I see these autumn olive trees, they're getting a little green hue, so the leaves are getting ready to come on. And like I said, maples, purple dead nettle, it's blooming. Things are happening, guys. I seen a crab apple tree, it was blooming. So all the trees are starting to bud out and really getting ready to explode here within just the next little bit. So I think it's a good time of the year. It's good. So weather-wise, like I said, 70s all this week. Today's 80. All this week coming up, 60s, 70s. I think maybe one day it might get down to like low 60s. Highs of a night, 40s, 50. One night I saw it at like 37, 38, probably the coldest night we're going to have. So if I get this insulation off and get everything back like it should be, I may go ahead now, just for the heck of it, and leave the foam insulation on the top. I may go ahead and do that for the next 2 weeks and take it off next time we get in there. So, don't know what we're going to find, but we're getting ready to find out. And a little bit of wind. Hopefully you can hear me. This soft sock seems to do pretty well. Now look here. Let me show you something. Look here. Yeah, brand spanking new, guys. Guardian bee suit and brand new Guardian gloves. I always get me a set of gloves every year. But my dad, love his heart, he bought me a Guardian bee suit for Christmas. And we're going to break it in today. I honestly think he did it because he didn't like getting in the truck with me as bad as that old one smelt. I think that's why he really done it. But we're not going to throw the old one away. We're going to wash him up and oil those zippers up real good. And we'll put him in a bag and stick it in our building. And we can always use that for a backup, or if somebody wants to come up and they don't have the right clothes, we can always let them put that on. So, all right, I've talked long enough. Let's get over here. I'm going to go ahead and take the mouse guards off, and I'm going to go ahead and take that insulation off before I even turn the camera on over here. So, let me go over and get that done, get you set up, and guys, we'll just go from there. So, let's see what we got. Stick around. Alright guys, we're back, and look here, got my new hive tool, so we see what happens here. Now, I don't know what to tell you, don't know, but we're getting ready to find out. Now, these girls was not real big, if you remember, but they hadn't really eat a whole lot of their food, so we'll see what they did. Now, they're all in the top right now, and we'll see what we got, see where we're at. And what I'm going to do, I've got another sugar barrel, I got one right here. We will go ahead and set it here, and I'd like to get that sugar off of there without making such a mess. So I'm going to pop that off and set it up ways and get it off over here. They've been eating their fondant. They hadn't ate it, so they are eating it now. So let me go over and get this off. We'll see where we're at, guys. Hang on. So let me get in here and see. Man, they got her glued down. They're glued good for the winter. All right, so hold on, guys. Alright, so let me scrape this sugar off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and set this one over here out of the way. We'll get in this bottom and see what there's a pretty good bit of bees in there. We'll see what they're doing. See if we got any brood down in here. We will see. Time will tell. So this is what we've been waiting on, guys. I've never seen such a windy time. It stays windy anymore. It did last year too. Weather's changing a lot. It really is. We got plenty of bees in there. I'm going to start over on this side because it seems like all the bees is over on this side over here. So let's get over here and see what we got. I'll have to get used to that hive tool. So that was nothing. Okay. There's nothing. There's nothing. We've got some good comb over in the truck. I still got a little bit of honey right there. There's a roach. Get off here, boy. Still got a little bit of honey right there, if you see. So that's good. Got a little honey here. And fresh nectar right there. Now let me say this. I did come up and I went ahead and I put me an open feeder over here in the woods. And for whatever reason, them bees have not been hitting it. So that might be a good thing. There's fresh nectar right there, so we're good. All nectar, okay. So this might be one we'll reverse. We'll see. Let's see if we got anything down here. Here, fresh nectar everywhere. They've not hit that sugar syrup at all. Open feeding over there. But apparently some little something's trickling in. I don't see any eggs, no anything. So, it's a good thing. These girls are doing good. Remember now, this was a split. Let's see, this was a split that we caught a swarm down there in my buddy's yard. And we moved that queen out of there. There's pollen. I see fresh pollen here. I see wet nectar right here. All this is nectar. I see no eggs. So right now this box will need reversed. And that's what we'll do. Right here, pollen, nectar. And right here, hive beetle. Got him. Okay. So right there is just pollen, man. There's a lot of pollen. A lot of pollen coming in right now. So all my brood evidently must be up in the top, and that's a good thing. We'll reverse these girls. Right there. Right there. There went a roach. Boy, I tell you, roaches are bad. Yeah, so here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and calm them down a little bit. We'll go ahead and slide everything back over. And we'll see if we can go ahead and get these girls squared away. See what we'll do. Here's some honey. Here's some honey. I'll put these frames back in, empty frames. I'll have to get this soup broke in, ain't I? Get a little propolis on it. Let's turn this around. It's got a little calm on the outside. It's okay. So, here's what we'll do. We'll pull these off. Pull these off. And pull these off, and we'll put that medium on there, and we'll check them and see how our brood situation is. Definitely no brood in this with no eggs, no nothing, so that means she's got to be in the top, which that's what I figured. So there's that. Now, let's set these girls right here. Yeah, ladies. Okay. So right there they sit. Alright, so we're good. There they sit. There's a piece of that fondant. Put it right here. We'll may give that back to them in a minute. Yep, okay. So let's see what we got here, guys. See what we got here, guys. Okay. Top one. They've eat all that honey. It's empty. Empty as could be. Right here. There, plenty of honey. Empty on that side. So we got honey right there. That's good. So these girls still got some food. Empty. That's an empty foundation. We'll change that out. Right here. Nectar. I see some wet nectar all in here. Nothing on this side. Okay. Ladies, you just calm down a little bit. I'm going to fix you up here. Trying to help you girls. Right here. Nectar, fresh nectar. Right there, honey. So these girls are good. These girls got plenty of food. Here's another full one. Here. Full of honey, full of honey. So I don't have to put, I may put that fondant patty back on, but that's about it. About as far as we'll go. Here, honey. Honey. You know what I ain't seeing? No eggs, no brood. That's not good. Just realize that. Oh, there's a little bit of brood right there. So there is a patch of brood. There is some brood. I see some larvae down in there. So they're just getting started up here real good. Seems like they're just getting started. Get this off. Okay. A little bit of brood right there. So the old little lady was in there a few days ago. See some larvae there. Boy, that wind is tough. It's right there, brood, and I see brood, and I see some larvae. I do in fact see some eggs in there. So we do have a queen. I'll look for her. I don't think she's marked. If she is not marked, when we see her, we will mark her. But yeah, I see we needed to reverse that for sure. Alright, so last frame here. See what we got over here, guys. And we'll leave these reversed for a few weeks and let them move up in that top. Maybe she'll get to laying real good. That's pollen, man, nectar. So these girls are fine on food. I'm not going to worry about it. Didn't see her, but she's in there. Seen eggs, larvae, brood, so she's in there. So 80 degrees out here. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. Get this down in. Get that over. Tell you what we're going to do, guys. You hang on. I'm going to go over and get an empty comb. We'll put that comb right here. So I'm just going to lay this on top. And I'll be right back. So just hang tight for just a second. Alright, guys. So we're back. And tell you what we're going to do. We're back, guys. Tell you what we're going to do. I brought a frame that had some space in it and also had a little bit of honey. We'll drop that down in these girls. And we'll just put that on the outside. And they're all on that wall. Get down there, ladies. Get in there. Get in there, girls. So there's that. We're good. Now, so there's that. Now, we have reversed that box. These girls should be fine. The only thing else I'll do is maybe open that entrance up just a little dab here in just a little while. Okay, so now, look out, little ladies. So we'll set this on top. There we go. There we go, guys. The girls hanging out on the outside. They'll go in there in a little bit. So now, I'm not going to worry about that fondant patty because we've got plenty of food. So here's what we'll do. We'll just go ahead. We'll put this on. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this here in that cover for now. Put them right here, and I'll put this sugar brick over here in case we need it later. And let's put this right here so we know we got a queen. Let's go check Old Glory. So here we are at Old Glory, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Old Glory, I hope is about like that other one. Old Glory's pretty stout. My dad brought a chair. He's sitting over there watching me. Let that truck get by. Now, Old Glory's pretty stout, guys. At least she was. And let me tell you what we got. We had a bunch of bees in here, and I'm hoping that they're all in the top as well, because this down in here is a mess. And we'll just have to kind of go from there, see what we can do. Yeah, buddy, still got a lot of bees in there. That's good. That's what we want to see. So here we go. I'm going to give him a little shot of smoke, and we'll see what we got here. I'm going to get this sugar out and lay it over the side. We may have to give them some food here. They've got all their sugar, man. They're really liking that sugar, and they're liking that fondant. Is that the second? I think that's the second fondant patty that I've had on that. So they really liked that, didn't they? You see right here, they've eaten most of that. So we'll put this right here. See what we got here. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to set this over here all the way. And I'm going to do this the same way. We'll get down here and see what we got. Top versus bottom. We'll go to the bottom first. Now, you know, I've had this colony for a year. It's still fairly heavy. There's something in there. I've had this colony here for almost a year. And you know what? I still have never, not one time, laid eyes on that queen. Ain't that something? That just goes to show you, you don't have to see the queen all the time. As long as you got eggs and signs of her, larvae and eggs, you're all right. So you don't really have to worry about it. Now, there's an empty comb. That's a good comb, so we'll see what that's like. Get over here. There's an empty one. Boy, that's a bad one there. So I'm going to throw it over here to the side. Okay. I hope they're all like that, man. I really do. They're terrible. Nothing in there. Just dry rotted. We're going to fix you girls up today, girls. So I hope you love me after this. You ain't love me right now, though, are you? You ain't loving me right now, are you? Okay, right here. Nothing there, just old junky comb. See a little bit of nectar coming out of there. So, glad I brought it. Look here, look at this here. Nothing, just another shallow. Now he'll put about anything in that swarm trap. So that shows you it will work. I hope the rest of these are like it. I've got plenty of comb over there. So here's this. I see a little bit of honey right here. Honey. It's so dark I can't see any eggs or anything. No brood. Nothing. So we'll change this all out. Yes, we will. We will change this all out. Little patch of honey right here. It's a good frame. It's the one I changed out, so we'll leave it in there. Oh, you know what? I said I've never seen her. Guess what? Oh yeah, she's pretty too. She's a pretty little fella. Let's see what we can do. You know what, lady? I got you. I got you, little lady. Let's go ahead and mark you. I'll put a pink dot on your back. That's what I'll do. Put a little pink dot on your back. Get her to turn around. Get around there, little girl. Oh yeah, you messed up her, lady. You messed up her, lady. So, there. Get a mark on her. You know what? There's a pretty pink dot on that old girl. So she's marked now. Oh, she's pretty. Striped. That's probably why I never saw her before. Old tiger striped queen. She's pretty. We'll just let her dry. Now that's a good comb right there. So we'll put him right here. Let's look at the rest of these. See what we got. We know she's safe. I see her walking around there. So here's an old comb. Nothing in it either. Nothing. So we might as well just a little bit of honey. That's it. Might as well go ahead and do all this. I'll set you right here just for a minute, old girl. Nothing there. Drone brew. So, alright. Might as well change them all out. So this is a good one here. So we'll put that right here. Lay you right here, just like that. Alright, so let me go over. Tell you what, we'll put her down in here. Let me go over and get some comb. Let them calm down a little bit. I'll be right back. Let me go get a box of comb. We'll replace. Alright guys, so we're back. We've got us a box of comb there. And we'll get in here and see what we got. Here's a piece of comb right here. Put it right in here. I'll put her right on top. She's still in there? Yeah, she's still right there. So let's go ahead and, there's a good piece of comb. Let's give them all a little puff of smoke down in there. They don't know what to do. They're freaked out. This is a good deal right here, I'm telling you. So this is all empty too. Hopefully she'll take off. Start laying pretty good. Get this right here. Put that there. There's one right there. That's got a little pollen left in them. I'm going to leave it to the outside. Maybe they'll clean that out. There's a good one. Let's go ahead and give her one of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's 10 right there. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get these back together. We'll go ahead and we will release her. Keep her in this bottom box. That's what we'll do. So right here, little girl, you go right ahead. There she is. There she is. Go down in there, lady. Go down in there, lady. There she goes. Hit her with a little bit of smoke. She good. Alright, so got her marked. Pink dot. We'll have to redo this here in a minute. Now, I'm going to reverse these boxes. That's what we're going to do. So take this off. Set it right here. We know she's safe in there. Take this box, put it right here. Yeah, ladies. Yeah, now listen. You are going to squash a bee or two when you do this. Can't help it. Can't help it. So we'll just glance real quick, see if we see some brood. We know we definitely got a queen. We know she's safe in the box behind us. Tell you what, I'm going to set this up here. Keep her out of the way. I'm going to set this up here. Sit there just like that right there. That'll be good right there. Now, see what we got here in this box. See how much food they got. So, don't have to worry about looking for, okay. There's honey right there, so good there. Okay. Over here in this one, that's an empty, so we'll probably replace that one. Over here, look here. We've got a sack of honey right there. These girls bringing in nectar. Fresh nectar right there in that one. I don't think it's that sugar syrup. Oh, heard my first sting, boys. Okay, there's brood right there. So we got brood. Okay. Oh, here's some more brood. See how it looks. There. There's brood. Pretty good pattern. We're back filling it with honey. Right there. So we'll put that right here. So this box getting ready to take off. Brood. Brood. Back filling with nectar. This is what we wanted to see. Brood. Brood. Oh, this box is going to blow up here pretty soon, which is good. I can see brood here on this frame. There, brood. We'll patch brood. Alright, now, here's the honey frame. Honey, honey. So, that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm going to put this one here, honey to the outside. And if you give me time, guys, well, for today, I'll tell you what we'll do. For today, we'll go ahead and just put this back in here for right now. So there's that. Now, them's looking good. Put this back on top. They got plenty of food. We know that. I've seen all kind of pollen there coming in, and they're already getting some nectar from somebody. I don't know where. There's that. Put this over here, and we'll get these old frames here in a little bit. Oh, guys, I'm gonna give you some advice. Don't get fat. Hard to get around when you get fat. So, I'm not gonna really worry too much about this sugar right now. We'll put it right here for now. And go ahead and dump them bees right there. Put that here. Alright, so now, I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. Okay. So there's that. We'll have to do some cleaning up here when we get done. So, right there. I'm going to take this here. Queen right. Mark queen. That's good. Let's go up here and talk for a minute. Alright, so they didn't like it, but we did exactly what we need to do. My only other option was if they was brood down in there, I was going in a week or two, I was going to do a little damari on them to get that brood up, or that brood in that old comb up there and change it out. But now we got old comb and we got good comb, foundation, everything got foundation in it now. So we're going to bring this part of the video to close. I still got these two more to go through, and I tell you, I'm anxious to see. I can't keep my hat on my head. I'm anxious to see what these looks like. This little 7-framer here, if they look good enough, I'm going to give them a fake apple made 10-framer today, give them some space. And I need to get in this Hive IQ. It's got 3 boxes, and I want to see if we can eliminate one of those boxes. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we can eliminate that medium, but they may be up in that medium. All we can do is do a deep. I mean, that's okay. So that's okay. That's usually the way I run everything. But 9 frames, and I was going to go ahead and run it as a double deep. So, guys, that's it on this part. And we'll come back next week and do these other 2. Let's talk a bit about what we're doing. So, when you get down in there, if you have brood in the bottom and the top, you don't really want to reverse them boxes. You don't want to. Them right there had nothing in them. A little bit of nectar, a little bit of probably just a little dab. So they got plenty of honey in the top. Got several frames. Still got honey in them. Old Glory, man, she's laying like crazy. The other one, not so much. We had 2 or 3 frames of brood, but hopefully she'll pick up here. You know, don't know what she is. Just have to wait and see. She may be a little later start, and I've had them like that before. So we did have some broods, so she is starting out and seeing some larvae. So she got plenty of space now. We'll just see what she can do. I'm not going to jump back in these girls for about 2 weeks. They don't have no food on them now. They've got nectar, they've got honey, so they've got pollen. So they've got just about everything that they need. Now, right here, we'll say this, I've got a pollen feeder here. Absolutely nothing. I don't see not the first bee at it. And they've been wearing it out. Same thing with that tube over there. They've been wearing it out for weeks, but now this stuff's coming in, they're done with it. And I'm going to say it's probably the same thing with that open feeding I was doing over there. Nothing. I'm not seeing it for my dad has there. He's been for every day. Not the first bee on that whatsoever. So guys, we're going to bring this one to a close. Join us next week. We'll get into these two, see what we can do, see what they look like. I'm happy with what we done here today. That's Old Glory, man. I really wanted to do that to Old Glory. So we'll leave them reversed there for a few weeks. We'll do some splitting. We need some brood in them deep frames so we can do some splitting in our 5-frame boxes. So hopefully she'll stay up in that top and she'll just start laying like crazy. And at least we got her marked now. She's a pretty queen, dark looking, striped. So that's probably why I never saw her before. So that changed today. I saw her. So guys, that's about it for this one. This is Tim, and I'd like to say God bless you, God bless your family, God bless your bees. I hope you and your family's well. I hope you and your bees are well. I hope everything's going really well in your life. And guys, get there and check them. Check your bees in a critical time. I've told you that all month long now. Get out there. It's happening right now, guys. Things are starting to pop, starting to bloom. It's getting ready to get crazy, so you got to keep on top of them, man. There's a lot of brood in that medium over there. That had a bunch of frames of brood, big sheets of brood. So them bees are getting ready to explode here really soon. So we'll definitely have to be on the top of them and split them. I want some splits off of her. See, they're good bees. They're gentle. I mean, they was there today going crazy, but they wasn't. Got one sting there on the hand, but you can expect that. So guys, that's it. If you don't care, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I love each and every one of you, and I hope everything's going good for you. Until next time, guys, this is Tim, the Boone County Beekeeper. Thanks for stopping by.